The African savanna, wild and harsh, where only the strongest survive. In this vast land, one predator stands out above all others, the leopard. Agile, cunning and deadly, its every move is a calculated decision. Every shadow hides a potential threat. In the savanna, survival is a struggle between strength and precision, where a moment of hesitation can mean life or death. Faced with powerful enemies and relentless challenges, the leopard's fight is endless. The savanna never gives up, and neither does the leopard. Night brings no comfort, only new battles and silent hunts under the cover of darkness. Every encounter is a dance of survival, where instinct and strength are tested at every step. But this predator is no ordinary hunter. It is a master of ambush, like a ghost in the grass, striking with deadly precision. Join us as we explore the fierce fight for survival of leopards, the battles, the victories, and the iron will to survive. Welcome to the world of leopards, the battle for survival. The sun rises over the African savanna, casting a warm golden light on the vast fields where life begins to bustle. A mother leopard and her cubs play together, creating a moment of peace in the challenging wild world. The playful swipes and low growls of the mother leopard and her cubs were rare moments of peace in the wild. However, hunger urged her to fulfill her duty of providing food. Survival instincts kicked in, and the mother signaled her cubs to hide, avoiding detection. It was time to hunt. Ahead, a herd of impalas grazed peacefully, their ears twitching occasionally, unaware of the approaching danger. A sudden rustle caused one impala to raise its head, its eyes anxious as it realized something was wrong. The mother leopard lunged forward, claws outstretched, and with a swift leap, she reached the impala, knocking it to the ground. A fierce fight ensued, the impala struggling desperately, while the mother leopard still held on to her prey, refusing to let go. The fight was quick but extremely tense. Every moment was a test of strength and perseverance. The confrontation was dramatic and breathtaking when the impala refused to surrender. Both understood that this was a battle for survival. Whoever lost would not be able to see the light of day tomorrow. However, the mother leopard's overwhelming strength made all the impala's efforts gradually fall into despair. With a decisive strike, the mother leopard took down the antelope, winning. Hunger would not hurt the cubs today. The mother leopard's hunt was successful, protecting their lives for another day. After finishing the hunt, the mother leopard held her prey tightly and began the long journey back to her hiding place, bringing safety to the whole family. The mother leopard set down her prey, and her cubs rushed forward, savoring the first bite of fresh prey. However, the scent of blood hung in the air, an open invitation to other predators. The first to invade were the hyenas, their eyes glittering with hunger and mischief. The mother leopard sensed the danger approaching, but hunger prevented her from leaving just yet. But a greater threat was slowly approaching. A pride of lions, drawn by the scent of blood and the promise of an easy meal, was approaching. Overhead, vultures began to descend, their wings casting long, dark shadows across the ground. The mother leopard knew she had to act quickly. With a steely determination, she grabbed the impala and leaped into the nearest tree. At the foot of the tree, the lions had arrived, their eyes blazing with despair as they looked up at their lost prey. The mother leopard stood tall in the branches, her eyes bright and unwavering. The lions were restless and angry, circling the base of her tree, looking for an opportunity. The mother leopard took a deep breath, her eyes sharp and focused. Survival here had never been certain, but today, she had won. The eyes of the Lion King and his pride were filled with frustration and utter rage at the mother leopard's tenacity and cunning. The lioness' eyes burned with anger as she paced the tree, hunger and rage mingling in a resentful gaze. Suddenly, her gaze shifted, catching sight of the weak cub hiding behind the roots. The cub's terrified cry broke the silence, but it was quickly cut off as the lioness' jaws snapped shut. From above, the mother leopard's eyes widened in horror, a scream caught in her throat. She began to climb down the tree, her claws scratching at the trunk, but the presence of the lion stopped her. Realizing she was outnumbered, the mother leopard backed away, impotent rage surging through her body, like an uncontrollable torrent of fire. The lions did not hesitate. Their powerful jaws attacked the cub, demonstrating the brutality of the natural law of survival. A pained roar echoed from the mother, echoing across the savanna, as her eyes filled with an unshed sadness. Helpless, she watched, the pain etched on her face as the cub slowly disappeared from her sight. The scene blurred before her eyes, but she was forced to stay, to witness and remember this moment. The mother's eyes hardened, silently promising that this was not the end. Haunted by loss and filled with determination, the mother retreated into the jungle, her eyes burning with a secret promise. The mother leopard watched the pride of lions from afar, their powerful silhouettes against the fading sunset. Days passed, but the mother leopard's thirst for revenge never wavered, keeping her sharp. Every morning at dawn, she would sit quietly, watching and waiting. One day, her patience was finally rewarded. The pride went out to hunt, leaving her cubs sleeping in a shady area. The area was now silent, save for the gentle rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds. The mother leopard knew this was the opportunity she had been waiting for. With light, graceful steps, the mother leopard advanced, each step as silent as a shadow. Each step was heavy, as if carrying a great responsibility. The mother leopard still had the pain of losing her cub, and there was only one desire: revenge. A cub raised its head, sensing something was wrong, but it was too late. From the tree branch, the mother leopard quickly captured her prey, her breathing quick and hurried as she began to enjoy her meal. Each bite seemed to tear the silence apart, as if the mother leopard was retaliating for the cruelty her enemy had shown her cub. She responded in kind. Down on the ground, the lions returned, their cheerful calls turning into urgent growls as they discovered the land was empty. The Savanna witnessed a battle not just for survival, but a deeper battle, filled with pain, loss, and retribution. Amidst the dense canopy of the jungle, a lone leopard rests on a sturdy tree branch, its golden eyes silently observing the world below. At this time, leopards are just waking up, starting a new day, preparing to face the challenges that nature will bring. The panther's hunger was so intense that it had not eaten in days. Its eyes were sharp, as if it was aiming at a target below. A group of monkeys were playing, jumping from branch to branch, searching for fruits and insects, unaware of the silent predator waiting above. The panther's lean body moved lightly, its tail swaying as hunger tore at its belly. It had not eaten for days, but the monkeys were still playing, some swinging from the lower branches, some foraging under the fallen leaves. Instinct urged it to act, but patience held it back. Time was of the essence in the art of hunting. The monkeys' playful moment quickly ended as they continued to forage. They were agile, but also easily distracted. The mother leopard patiently waited for her opportunity. She was clearly demonstrating her mastery of hunting skills. Patience, waiting for the right moment, is a clear demonstration of intelligence and sophistication in the art of hunting. Suddenly, a monkey in the tree detected the danger and quickly warned the group. Alerted, it roared, causing the monkeys to immediately realize that danger was approaching. Frustration rose in the mother leopard's eyes. Hunger seemed to sharpen her resolve. In the heart of the jungle, the silent predator waited again. A testament to patience and relentless pursuit, Its sleek form blended seamlessly with its surroundings, moving as silently as a shadow. Ahead, a baby monkey foraged close to the ground, picking leaves and chattering. The mother leopard's eyes locked on her target, her ears twitching at the slightest sound. The monkey was no longer on guard. The mother leopard slowly moved forward, her body a compressed spring, filled with latent energy. A monkey, completely unaware of the predator above, sat munching on a fruit. The leopard's body lowered, every muscle tensed with concentration, as it calculated the perfect moment to strike. A light breeze carried the scent of prey closer. The leopard's nostrils widened, her concentration sharpened. The jungle held its breath, each moment lengthening as the predator prepared to act. In a flash, the mother leopard released all the energy she had accumulated, charging forward in a powerful, whirlwind-like burst. However, the mother leopard's speed was unmatched. In just a moment, the distance between her and her prey was completely shortened. The savanna fell silent as the mother leopard stood firm, the prey now in her arms. With careful precision, the mother leopard lifted the monkey and started towards the hideout, wary of the curious eyes around. The mother monkeys watched in pain as their children were taken away, despair written all over their faces. Seeing their children captured, their hearts were torn apart. They had teased, but the price had been too high. The mother leopard used her superior strength to climb the tree, her muscles straining under the weight of the movement. The branches creaked under her weight as she climbed higher, seeking safety in the dense foliage. Above, another pair of eyes watched with interest, a companion drawn by the scent of fresh meat. The mother placed her prey on a thick branch, claws steady, ears twitching as she sensed the presence of her quarry. The second leopard moved closer, eyes locked on the meal. A silent understanding passed between them. Food was never shared easily here. A low growl escaped the first mother as she stood up to protect her prey. Reassured, she returned to her meal, ears twitching to check for any remaining threats. Peace returned to the canopy, and the mother leopard finally enjoyed the meal she had fought so hard to obtain. The jungle whispered of this battle, the ancient trees were witnesses to the fierce competition for life. But the story never ended, it always lurked, weaving in and out of the shadows and branches. The hunt began again, and so the dance of survival continued. The sun rose over the rolling hills, casting long golden shadows across the vast grasslands. A leopard emerged from the tall grass, moving silently and gracefully, its steps steady and deliberate. Its golden eyes scanned the horizon, searching for movement, the slightest sign of prey. Ahead, a herd of impala grazed, completely unaware of the silent presence of the predator. Patience was key. Every step the mother leopard took was carefully calculated. Every pause had a clear purpose. The impalas remained oblivious, their heads bowed, absorbed in grazing on the young grass. The mother leopard's nostrils widened as she sensed the scent of the impalas, all her senses becoming sharper than ever, preparing for the chase. The impalas paused, a few raised their heads to look around, but none of them realized the predator was lurking and silently approaching. The breeze shifted, carrying the scent of prey closer. The mother jaguar's muscles tensed in anticipation. A few more silent steps, and she was within striking distance. She paused, heart pounding, while the impalas continued to graze, completely unaware of the danger lurking nearby. The moment had come. The predator's instincts sharpened to the point of lethality. With a burst of speed, the mother leopard burst from her hiding place, her muscles pumping forward. The impalas panicked and scattered, their hooves ringing on the ground. The chase was over. The predator had claimed its prize. Having conquered her prey, the mother leopard dragged the antelope to a place out of sight, away from prying eyes. With the peace of mind of knowing she was alone, the mother leopard began to enjoy her meal, her muscles gradually relaxing as she tasted the deliciousness of her hard-won spoils. Each bite was a testament to her patience, her talent, her ability to survive in the harsh environment of the plains. At this moment, the mother leopard was the absolute ruler, the king of the moment, victorious and peaceful. In the middle of the savanna, a lone leopard sat on a cliff, sunbathing, its eyes scanning the vast expanse of land below. Its sharp gaze focused on a small movement, a carefree lizard searching for food. The predator's body lowered, muscles tense like springs, ready for action. With light, deliberate steps, it moved forward, each movement precise and making no sound. The lizard, unaware of the danger, continued its hunt, stopping to examine a crevice in the rocks. From behind, the mother leopard watched, her eyes calculating the distance between them. Suddenly, a light breeze blew, stirring the grass, and the lizard paused, sensing the movement around it. The mother leopard stood completely still, blending into the rocky surroundings like a blur. The lizard, having confirmed that there was no danger, resumed its search for food, unaware of the predator just a few feet away. With a powerful spring, the mother leopard sprang into action, her muscles flexing with power. The lizard panicked and ran towards a rocky cave, its only chance of survival. But the mother leopard did not flinch, her eyes shining with iron determination. A quick swipe of her claws and the predator's patience was rewarded. With a quick tug, the lizard was pulled out, its fate sealed. The mother leopard's eyes flashed with satisfaction as she held her prey. The forest returned to silence, the balance of nature restored for a moment. The predator had won this fight, but the savanna held countless other survival stories. With skill, the mother leopard carried her prize to a cool resting place. Before enjoying her meal, she scanned the area, always on the lookout for possible thieves. Once she was sure she was alone, the mother leopard began to feast, tearing off pieces of her hard-won prey. Every bite of meat the mother leopard ate was deliberate, savoring both the taste and the moment of victory. Today, the forest belonged to her, a testament to her skill and patience. In the silence of the African night, the mother leopard stalked, hunger driving her on, sharp eyes scanning the darkness, searching for any movement. Tonight, every shape, every sound mattered. The mother leopard had been hungry for days and failure was not an option. She spotted two small birds resting on the ground, completely unaware of the danger that approached with each silent step. With only a few steps left, the mother leopard was close to her prey. The birds, completely unaware, continued to rest, blithely unaware of the approaching danger. With perfect precision, the mother leopard lowered her body, every muscle tense like a spring, her eyes focused on the target. With the speed of light, the mother leopard lunged forward, claws extended, jaws wide open, aiming for her first meal in days. But nature was unpredictable. With an instinctive flap of her wings, the birds were airborne in an instant, leaving the mother leopard in an empty space. Her claws slashed through the air, disappointment flashing in her eyes as she fell back to the ground, empty-handed. The failed hunt only served to sharpen the mother's hunger, a stark reminder of the challenges that predators face, even at the top of the food chain. But the night was long. Hunger would drive her on, toward a new opportunity, a new hunt. With quiet determination, she glided through the darkness, blending into her surroundings, searching for her next target. The mother lurked by the edge of the lake, her eyes fixed on the catfish, her instincts sharp and steady. She knew that patience was key. Any sudden movement would send the catfish diving to the bottom. In the stillness, her sharp eyes caught a flash of movement, a school of catfish swimming just below the surface. The mother leopard lowered her body, her eyes following the catfish with great concentration, waiting for the perfect moment to strike from the water. She pulled a large catfish out of the water, finally securing a meal. With pride and relief, she carried the catfish to shore, her hunger temporarily satisfied. She paused at the edge of the lake. A mother leopard and her cubs moved silently, sharp eyes and ears twitching with every sound. Their slender bodies blended into the background, a perfect camouflage honed over generations. Ahead, a herd of deer grazed peacefully, unaware of the eyes silently watching them. The cub watched closely, learning the art of patience and observation from its mother. Every step was carefully calculated, every muscle tensed, ready for action. Every step was considered, every muscle tensed, ready for attack. The peace of the night was about to be torn apart, as predator and prey were only moments away from entering the mortal dance of nature. The mother leopard remained hidden, silently stalking, moving inconspicuously, hoping to surprise the herd and isolate a young or weak one. Suddenly, with a powerful lunge, the mother leopard charged out, her sleek body a blur of speed. The deer reacted immediately, their natural instincts causing them to scatter in all directions. The pursuit was swift and relentless, predator and prey weaving between the natural obstacles of the forest. This made the mother leopard even more determined and her hunger more intense than ever. Undeterred, the mother leopard changed tactics, moving up into the high ground to gain the upper hand. From the safety of a tree branch, she scanned the landscape, her eyes sharper than ever. Below, another herd of deer grazed, completely unaware of the danger lurking overhead. The mother leopard waited, testing her patience as she planned her descent. The prey was within reach, there was no room for error this time. With a swift, silent leap, the mother swooped down, gravity helping her land precisely. There was no escape this time. Her leap was precise, landing on her prey with deadly precision. The herd panicked, scattering in all directions, their survival instincts making them scatter. With a look of relief, the mother picked up her prey and began the journey back to her cub. The night hunt had finally paid off. But in the wild, a meal is never safe for long. From the darkness, a new danger emerged. The scent of fresh blood attracted an opportunistic hyena. The hyena approached cautiously, her mind assessing the situation, but the mother quickly recognized the threat. She stood firm, holding her position, her cub nearby, eyes wide as she watched, sensing the tension rising. The hyena was not alone. Others emerged from the darkness as well, their numbers giving them confidence. The mother leopard bared her teeth, her muscles tensing in preparation to protect her cub, but the odds were stacked against her foe. Realizing the danger to her cub, the mother leopard made a painful decision. She released her prey, a sacrifice for safety. The hyena charged forward, claiming the meal with triumphant cries, while the mother leopard led her cub to safety. Today's hunt was unsuccessful, but the mother leopard lived to see another day. A reminder that, in the savannah, every decision is a gamble for survival. As the sun set over the vast plains, the battles of the day faded, but the mother leopard's fight for survival never ended. Every scar told a story. Each hunt is a testament to the mother leopard's resilience and indomitable spirit. The savannah remains a ruthless arena where only the strong and skilled survive, and the mother leopard is a symbol of the refinement of the art of survival. Her journey is filled with victories and losses, but the mother leopard keeps moving, knowing that each day is a battle won. When night falls, the savannah becomes still, and every creature holds its breath, waiting for what tomorrow will bring. The mother leopard's story is one of unparalleled strength, unparalleled stealth, and an unbreakable will to survive. Ultimately, it is not just survival, but resilience that makes the mother leopard the king of the night. And so the cycle continues in the heart of the African savannah, where survival is not a choice but a necessity. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more powerful stories from the wild.